Yo, what's up guys? So following along with all my other videos, I'm testing a bunch of money making strats to see what's good, and today we have Delirium. Originally I was supposed to do 100 maps, but I did 50, and then while I was doing those 50 I found out that the Omen of Whittling only drops at item level or like map level 80 plus. So either tier 16 maps or tier 15 with like irradiated or boss maps or whatever it is. Okay, so this takes much less effort than the breach strat because I don't care about anything else other than the tablet being a ritual tablet. All I care about is the number of rituals being high on the tablet. So like 8, maybe 9. I do 7 sometime because I don't really care. I can just pass towards the ritual and like clear it out. Nothing else matters. Now, if you have some more money to invest, you can actually get some really good mods on these, but those are expensive. I believe you can get these with like +1 reroll. So instead of like 2 rerolls, you get 3, which kind of like saves you a lot. I recommend getting this point before you do anything, so like you can like sustain your tablets, so you only need to buy 1. I get a tablet every 3 or 4 rituals, so I never have to spend money to buy them. Now, other than this, there is a base investment you have to do of about 8 div if you're in TFT or like any trading discords. If you don't, you're gonna have to like self farm all the audiences by yourself to get to difficulty 4, because you do in fact need all the points. If you don't have any points for this, do not do this strat. It is not worth it. You will not make any money unless you're just like the luckiest person alive. The points make up the bulk of this strat, if that makes sense. So the points I went with are these 4. This gives me 4 rituals, which is like just a no-brainer. This makes it so that the rituals have like 50% chance to contain omens, which are a lot of money if you get the good ones. Most of the times you're gonna get the really shitty ones, but you know, like it's good money. This is one of the most important ones. This gives a 50% increased chance to get an audience with the king. It also gives monsters a 20% chance to be magic or rare, which is like nice. That gives you more tribute. This is also super important. It gives us 2 rerolls instead of 1, and it also lowers the tribute cost. You basically need all of those to like make money. Without it, it feels really shitty. You're not gonna get as much omens, you're not gonna get as much audiences, you're not gonna have 4 rituals, and you're not gonna have an extra reroll or reduced cost. Now, I think all of them are important. I'm not even gonna like try to say, oh, get this or get that. Just try to get all of them. So you can spend like 28 divines to get all of these points, or you can go to like TFT or that other like trading discord and you can pay someone to basically carry you. Now, you're not paying them to carry your boss, you're paying them to give you the points. What they're doing is you're opening the map so you get the points for completion, but they're getting the loot and it's their audience. So you're basically paying them for the points rather than for the loot. I hope that made sense to you. But yeah, it's much cheaper than buying your own. If you have the money, just buy your own and like keep your loot. But if you don't, you can just pay 8 div and get all the points, because you do need the points. So for your maps, you can either do basic pack size maps, or you can do any map and then put this on it. So what this does is with all 3, you get 24% increased pack size, which is pretty good. It also allows your map to be delirious, so you get simulacrum spinners, which is pretty good money. I'll assume you're using the distilled emotions for like each of these. So once again, you should be doing area level 80 and above maps if you want to get the Omen of Whittling. If you don't care about that, which I guess you should, you can do anything else, but I recommend doing 80 plus. I think the audience can drop in like anything tier 13 plus. I don't see the point of going below tier 15, so that's just my take. But I believe they drop in tier 13 plus. So what you can do, if you're doing something like this gives you +2 levels, so you could technically use a tier 14 in this map. If it's like this one, you can also just use a tier 15 because it's gonna get the extra level anyways. So that's how you kind of like go about it. The map layouts don't really matter that much for a ritual. I just did anything, I didn't really care. Once it had a ritual, I did it. But yeah, that's all the setup you need to do. It's not much compared to breaches. So I'm gonna just quickly do the maps and show you what the profit is. Okay, so I'm back. This is everything I got. I think I got pretty unlucky in these 50 maps. So in the first 50 I did, I got basically nothing, like nothing useful. In this second half, I got all this stuff. I think I got unlucky. Before I decided to like test this and record it, I did get much more audiences on like a map-to-map basis. I got an audience every like 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 maps before this test, but this is what I got during these 50. So I got 2 audiences with the king, I got a divine orb, and this was in the actual ritual, by the way. I didn't count anything in the map that dropped, just the ritual. I got 4 omens of corruption and I got 4 omens of amelioration. Once again, I do consider this to be really unlucky. All right, so some people complain about the flashbang with spreadsheets, so like brace yourselves. So here's the cost. Divines are 117 right now, 150 guilds are 85x. So as you'd imagine, the audiences are what the bulk of our profit is. We didn't get any good omens, so the audiences carried us. Omens of corruption were 328, omens of amelioration were 228. All in all, we made 2053x. Gross profit 17.5 divines, net profit 16.8 divines. And assuming you bought a carry, so you went to like TF2 or whatever, and like you bought the points. Also, I'm not certain how much they cost. They could have went down. So someone might be charging 7, someone might be charging 6. I assume you paid 8 divines for this, which is what my friend paid for it. So all in all, you'd make 8.8 divines after you subtract the cost. And this basically costs you nothing. So I think Breach is still better. It makes more money, it's more fun. If your build isn't that good, you don't need like anything to do this. This is like a very low investment strat. You invested like 85x on the Distilled Guilt or whatever. There's also the cost to get the points, but once you get the points once, that's all you ever need, and everything after that is profit. I think this is a really good beginner strat. Maybe not at the very start, because once again, you do need the investment cost to get the points. After you get the points, it's basically like an all can go strat because it doesn't require much. Breach requires you to like get good layouts, get good quant on all your maps, ensure everything has a breach. It's more work. It's what I prefer to do, but it's not for everyone. You also need a build that can actually do the breach. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna do a lot more tests. I'm gonna see what the best money is other than breach. I'll be testing everything I can. If you want to see me test something specific, you can leave a comment down below. You can also follow my Twitch, and I'll be posting. So I stream every day. If there's something I think is really good money, I'll be doing it there first. So make sure to follow me, link down below. Anyways, thanks for watching and good luck.